Hey, what's up guys? It is Rob from Movie Review Time, and I'm back with another horror collection video. I haven't done one of these in a long time. The last time I did this was on my Rob Rants channel, and that was like 4 years ago. But I really like doing these. Basically what I do is take a series or a movie out of my collection and show you guys, you know, the contents and basically give my thoughts a little bit on the movie. It's not really a review, it's just like quick thoughts. And, you know, whether it's DVD, VHS, or Blu-ray, it doesn't matter. I had a lot of fun doing these. So I do want to revive the series again, just basically called my Horror Collection series. And my first one we're going to talk about here is the Wrong Turn series. Now, I've talked a lot about the Wrong Turn series in my videos on my channel. You know, I've ranked them, I've talked about them. So what I want to do here is just show you all the films. There are currently 6, and the 6th movie is actually hard to get in ways, but I found mine pretty cheap and in really good condition. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. So we have the first Wrong Turn here on DVD. And this is my favorite one. I love this movie. Definitely, you know, one of my favorite horror films. It's like Hills Have Eyes, but it's in the forest. Pretty much. Wrong Turn has never been so terrifying. A must-see. And this includes both widescreen and full screen. Something strange is happening deep in the woods, but no one's lived to tell about it. It's got a lot of bonus features. The commentary is actually interesting. Those of you who haven't, you know, heard the commentary, that's definitely one to check out. But yeah, this is my favorite out of the Wrong Turn movies. So that is the first one, Wrong Turn. Then we get to Wrong Turn 2, Dead End, unrated. In the forest, only they can hear you scream. From the beginning of this movie, you know, some girl is, you know, getting cut in half by an axe and getting her entrails dragged, you know, along the road and stuff like that. This movie never lets up, and I like the whole game show idea. I thought that was really, really cool. It's got some great gore. Even the end of this movie reminds me of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, where they're all sitting at the table. Great gore and action, nice twisted moments, and Rollins forever. Joe Lynch directed this one. It's got special features there. Some pretty good featurettes. Some scenes from the movie. And there you have the disc. Mine didn't come with an insert or anything. Anyway, that is Wrong Turn 2. Next, Wrong Turn 3, Left for Dead. Unrated. What you don't see will kill you. Ha, that's clever. I didn't really care for this one, honestly. No matter how many times I watch it, I don't know. There's just something about it to me. It just doesn't. I just don't really care for the story. This transport. You know, the transport. It has that. What's his name? Three Finger. They call him Three Finger. And the cannibals that kind of follow him, you know, they're in the dark backwoods, and these killers escape from a prison transport bus, and then they have to pretty much survive. There's, you know, it's funny because you got the convicted killers who are running from mutant killers. So it's just ironic in that way. There are some good gore scenes and death scenes. I do like that. There's something wicked in these woods. I just didn't really care for some of the actors and actresses, and just some of the things that happened in the movie. I can't even focus in on that. anyway, there is Wrong Turn 3. I don't even think I have the disc. No, because I just recently watched this one. Wrong Turn 4, Bloody Beginnings, unrated. I like that cover there with the hand laying in the snow. This one was decent. Right when this movie starts, it begins with like a sex scene. Like this girl's riding this guy, and then in the next room, these two girls, or one of these girls is going down on the other girl. It's just there's a lot of sex and stuff, and it's this movie that started it. In Wrong Turn 3, there was just boobs, but they really go for it in like part 5 and 6. Part 6 is like a sex fest, for sure. It's got some special features there, deleted scenes, commentary. I do like the death scenes in this movie, where it's takes place in this this sanatorium that's abandoned, and it's in the wilderness in West Virginia, and these college students who are on snowmobiles, they get refuge there because of the weather, and then they run into who, the hillbilly cannibals. So this one guy in this movie gets eaten alive. Like they start like ripping stuff off of him and eating it, and it's just that was a crazy scene. But Wrong Turn 4, Bloody Beginnings is not bad at all. Wrong Turn 5, Bloodlines, unrated. Fear Will Consume You. Now, this movie I actually like because of Doug Bradley. If Doug Bradley was not in this film, I don't think I would like it as much. But I think he saved this movie because he was fantastic in this movie. I loved, he was intimidating. I mean, you're talking about Pinhead himself. There he is. He spends most of his time in a cell, in a jail cell. But, I mean, he's just awesome. He's working with the hillbillies, and like the hillbillies have to try to break him out of jail because of what happens in the beginning. And there's this Mountain Man, they call it the Mountain Man Festival in this little small town. Like this big huge party where people are, it's on Halloween and they're wearing costumes and stuff like that. So the hillbillies can just walk around and like no one would really turn an eye because it's Halloween and everyone's dressing up. But there are some cool situations. There's even, like I said, there's a couple sex scenes in this. Like early on, there's this couple having sex in I think it's like a tent or something like that. Like, just, they really go overboard with that stuff, like recently with these films. But anyway, that's Wrong Turn 5, Bloodlines. And then here we have the last one, Wrong Turn 6, Last Resort, unrated. I did not care for this one. It's my least favorite. I just couldn't get into the whole incest thing, the story about, this person inherits the, what they call the backwoods hotel, and it could be the key to the past, and you figure out what happened in the past and stuff like that. And then these people go they're on a trip, and they're allowed to stay there and stuff. And then, of course, they meet Three Finger and the cannibals, and they, start killing them one by one. And like I said, there's sex scenes throughout. I mean, there's these bikers who have sex in the woods. There's this one of the incest chicks, she's trying, the sister or whatever, she's trying to have sex with everybody, it seems like. And the end of the movie ends with a sex scene. They're sitting there doing it, and it ends with him on top of her. I mean... I think this movie, this is banned. I wasn't really sure on why it was banned, but, I don't know the whole, story about it, but, yeah, I only paid, I think, 50 cents for this, because they were having, this thing, you get two for $1, And you know, so yeah, I paid 50 cents. I'm not sure where this was last time. It says $4.99 there, but anyway, Wrong Turn 6. Definitely not my favorite out of the Wrong Turn movies. But anyway, guys, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. And like I said, I'm definitely going to be doing more of these and letting you guys know, showing you guys, you know, certain movie series and talking about them a little bit, and be a lot of fun, I think. I have some series that I haven't talked about yet, and especially like on Rob Rants. There's actually maybe a couple videos on Rob Rants that I might bring over to here as far as horror collection videos go. So yeah, that might be the same thing that I'll bring over here. But anyway, let me know what you think of these horror collection videos down in the comments. And yeah, and like I said, I've talked to death about the Wrong Turn films. One of these times I'm going to review them, you know, individually. So they're going to, you know, I'm going to review the first one on its own, second one, and so on. And I've already talked about the ranking. I've already ranked them. Definitely go check out my video of the Wrong Turn worst to best ranking. So, you know, I've talked to death about it. I just wanted to basically show them on DVD here, and that's about it. So hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely subscribe for more content. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.